Hey over there, Joel Lunchbox.
And Joy Nightingale.
And today we have landed right here in St. Louis, Missouri. Behind us right now is the Anheuser-Busch experience. Also, the Anheuser-Busch factory, the whole 9 yards. Now we're not here to do a tour. You see the Christmas lights behind us. We're here for Brewery Lights. And we're gonna bring you along for that. Hope you like seeing this kind of thing. If you do, you should like this video, subscribe to our channel, comment down below. All this stuff is so appreciated, much love. But it's time to do this. Step right up, let's go for this ride. Look at it, the beer garden, Anheuser-Busch. What do we have? Wheat, hops, some barley maybe? Oh man, is this magical looking. We came to this brewery 11 years ago, and boys, it looked different, decked out for Christmas. This nutcracker likes Busch Light. Oh, the king of all nutcrackers, the king of beer, Budweiser. We're gonna start this evening off a little different and enter through the gift shop. Good Christmas presents. You could get a Budweiser Clydesdale or one of the little Dalmatians. Joy found what she was looking for, Clydesdale gear. Joy, you happen to be a little bit of a fan of the Clydesdales. There's a barn here that's going to be lit up. We get to see foreshadowing. That's why Joy wanted to come here. You can even get your dog beer, Dog Brew by Busch, turkey broth. Counters are made out of broken glass, but I'm looking at the tap handles. I have a collection of those at home. I think someone at Budweiser has gone to Starbucks and saw the Wish You Were Here mugs. Some interesting books. We even have the Pelican. We have a little museum area in the main visitor center. We can see some of the different steins that they have. We have a timeline talking about the Anheuser-Busch. Their story. It all began in 1857 when the Bavarian brewery was established in St. Louis. We're just taking a look. We're getting to the holiday lights. But we're here at the brewery. We gotta see some knowledge, some history. Like, have you ever seen the Budweiser elephant before? It's a good political, when gentlemen agree, we see the donkey and the elephant, could both agree on a Budweiser. Some of my favorite Budweiser ads. Growing up as a kid in the 80s, watching Super Bowls, Spud McKenzie, and then in the 90s, Budweiser. We made our way out. The stables are behind us. It's magical. We can get hot cocoa right outside the welcome center to the brewery. There's the fire pits, and you actually could roast marshmallows here. We have our Budweiser tree up and going, and we actually have the Clydesdales out and about near their stable. It really doesn't get more magical than this. We walked out the back of the brewery tour entrance building, the stables, and there are two Clydesdales just hanging out back here. Joy, I know what you want for Christmas.
One of those.
A Budweiser Clydesdale. There is a Clydesdale entrance photo opportunity, an added fee here. A little hint from us, if you get here and you have that package, go in as soon as you get here because the line gets long. We've done the Anheuser-Busch tour before. Mine and Joy's favorite part, some of the buildings are beautiful, is going in this round barn. And Christmas isn't waiting, it's happening now! Just look at this. I love this building. Joy, we don't get just to take a photo in the barn, we get to take it with the Clydesdale. There's a Clydesdale. See the stables, even a horse in one. The photo opportunity we have is with the horse in front of some of the carriages or wagons, I mean. Make you happy, Joy?
Things just came true.
So Joy, you pet at Budweiser Clydesdale in the round barn.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I could die now.
Well, please don't, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. By the numbers, the standards of what it takes, a team of 8 Clydesdales are hitched together at a time to pull the iconic Budweiser wagon. Here's something many of you might never seen. Yes, everyone recognizes a horseshoe, but it's next to a Clydesdale horseshoe. There's some big horses. The journey begins. At birth, a Clydesdale weighs 150 pounds and stands 3 feet tall. We got on the right time. The line is building.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like this, Buds, for you.
Joy, you can't take the wagon home with you. Gotta love the names of street. Bud Alley. It's cool. Usually this is part of a guided tour, but because of this Christmas thing, we're able to walk these paths by ourselves at night. The Anheuser-Busch Eagle in Christmas lights. It's the brewery building, but then you see the expansions. And this brewery takes over blocks of South St. Louis, and I love it. You know what I also love? I think I could convince Joy to kiss me under that tree. We actually do have tours as part of this too. Some cool stuff. Before us stands a statue of Anheuser-Busch Bush. I'm gonna give you away the secret recipe. Hops. 2 row malts. 6 row malts. And rice. It's beautiful. Building from 1891. All the beer making equipment had to be modernized because Budweiser became so popular in 1982 when Bud Light came out. So they had to get cranes, open the roofs, and replace all the old piping and equipment with these big stainless steel ones. This is what I wanted to see. Looking at the big mash tanks, one of the first stops on making beer. You see the big brew kettles down below. So the beer goes from the mash to the strainer, then goes down to the brew kettles. We have a mosaic that was done at the 1893 Chicago's World's Fair. And the chandeliers are from the 1904 St. Louis St. Fair. These actually came from the Austrian Pavilion at the St. Louis World's Fair. The chandeliers. Great photo opportunity. It's crazy. If you drink a Budweiser today, it is the same recipe that was being brewed here in the 1800s.
Yeah, you said that the only difference was that back then it was more of like the copper
And now they're steel.
So
but the ingredients and everything. Ooh, this building has projections on it. We have theming everywhere. Giant light bulbs, big snowman, a winter wonderland for the kids. That's a cool thing about this. It's not a 21 and older experience. Even got some kid rides here. Joy's a snow angel, a snow angel.
Bob's letting it down. Wow, you're doing great.
I think we're going to an ice maze. I don't know what this is. Where's the penguin?
It's dead ends.
It's dead ends. I see you. I see you, Mr. Penguin. With your beady eyes. We're stuck in an ice maze. I'd say I didn't have that on my bucket list.
Polar bear.
I'm gonna just hang out with my new buddy here, Joy. He looks friendly. We made it out. Even a Christmas train went to Wonderland Express. See the train coming down around the gingerbread house? Beautiful path here, lit by white lights that change colors to red, white, and blue. Right next to the self-guided tour. The office is an old schoolhouse. Here we have Evermore Anheuser and Adolphus Busch. We're entering into the museum. In this building the museum is in, the offices, is actually an old schoolhouse built in 1868 and acquired by Anheuser-Busch in 1907. But we actually have the original key to that schoolhouse. Here we have kids sitting in front of their school, not knowing that one day this would be a museum open during a Brewery Lights celebration. It's crazy how big Factory Hall was. We literally were just standing there in the interior of the brew house. And that first floor where I was showing you the picture of how beer was made, that was actually where the trains would back in to be loaded up. Brewery, bas relief, done out of plaster. It was actually made in New York. Show America's favorite and largest brewery. I know I switched the words because I think favorite comes first. And when I said it actually takes a few city blocks, it actually covers 70 city blocks. And this museum isn't always open. It's open for this special event, which is really cool that we get to see in here. Open me, don't mind if I do. Always check drawers in museums. Budweiser Light label from 1982. Budweiser in cans. You get to see all the different lids.
And the bottles.
Ooh, I collect bottles. I wouldn't mind in 1876 to 1878, the first Budweiser bottles. Even got an Olympic torch here. You know, Budweiser does philanthropic efforts, and they actually fill these with water for hurricane victims. I love when you figure, what did a brewery do during Prohibition and all the other products that were being made? More than 25 different products, such as truck bodies, refrigerated cabinets, ice cream, yeast, barley, malt syrup, and even used an elephant to advertise that. The Anheuser-Busch New York City ice cream. I love me a vanilla malt. I never went with barley malt syrup by Budweiser. I wish I could still get this product. I want to make a vanilla malt out of it. We're in a room about tavern culture. We have all different steins and the expansion of Budweiser, including refrigerated train cars. Only spot I know where I could come and see Brewmaster tools from the 1890s. Another of the add-ons you could do is the VIP Fire Pit Fun Area. Joy's favorite part of coming to Budweiser here in St. Louis is the Clydesdales. My favorite part, the building with the giant neon Budweiser on the edge of their buildings are cool fox gargoyles with beer. We found the Budweiser Christmas tree. Christmas time is here, Budweiser and cheer. Oh, what fun it is to drink, and you kiss me under the mistletoe. I thought we were going to some Brewery Lights thing, Joy. Not a scary haunt. I hear chainsaws. Well, that's because there's wood chainsaw carvers here. Guys, right here is using his chainsaw carving a giant eagle. Things you never knew you needed. A Bigfoot with cardinals or Spider-Man. This one looks like we started earlier would be for me. It looks like a nutcracker, but its mouth is open. I think it's going to be a functioning nutcracker. Tool chainsaw carving. Even a little Bigfoot. We even have a Taylor Swift carved by a bunch of carvers for 14 hours last weekend out of a single piece of wood. Just take it all in. How beautiful the factory is, all lit up. We have to try one of the tasty beverages. We're going for a peppermint white Russian. Joy's trying our peppermint white Russian. Even though you're looking quite blue at the moment in our camera lighting from these trees, how is our peppermint white Russian?
It's actually really good, really creamy, minty, like so minty.
Oh yeah. I love how it's the minty cream with the little burn at the end. Just a teeny bit. Nothing harsh. That is delicious. The dude would be proud. This is what we told you, folks. Get your photos with the Clydesdales early. That line is curving all the way around the building. We're getting ready. The parade is about to begin. The parade is about to begin. A little sad thing. We came here to see this parade, to see the Clydesdales. And because it rained earlier and the ground's wet, the parade's not having without Clydesdales. One problem is, this is something that we bought our tickets in advance, so we didn't know the weather when we bought our tickets, and it is what it is. But I'm at least glad we got to see the Clydesdale inside. That was good.
Yeah. No, it really was.
It was. But we're still going to see the parade. We're going to share with you. We have the parade. We got a scooter. It looks like we got some Snope in the distance. In the distance, there will be some Snope. Is it Santa? Is it Santa? No, not Santa. They're just flowing down the street. We found the Snope culprit. And it looks like the cannons that choose the Bud Lights. It is. It's the cannons that shoot Bud Lights. The Bud Light buggy. The Bud Light buggy's getting all covered in snow. Bud Light seltzer. Jeep Gladiator. The decorated John Deere dragging that gingerbread house. We see some gumdrops and gingerbread man hanging out around it. I love that it's all like John Deere farm equipment leading it, all with green lights on. Here comes the trolley. Every time I see a trolley, I get jolly. Are you Santa? No Santa. And that's the parade. And if you're curious, how big is the Anheuser-Busch Brewery Lights entrance? So we saw the Clydesdales, the brew house courtyard. That's where we took the tour, and we went to the museum, and we saw the big Christmas tree at the end. And if you didn't want to come for the holidays, but just wanted to come to see the Anheuser-Busch Brewery, they have tours, beer master tours, ooh, Clydesdale VIP, and a finisher tour. We got our photo, because we got the photo package. Joy's happy. You see she smiles when she sees the Clydesdales. We had a nice drink. Now it's time for some nice food. Since we are in St. Louis, we should try St. Louis style toasted raviolis with marinara. Sounds good to you? The same might be when in Rome, but you get the point. When in St. Louis. We always believe when you come to a city, you got to try the food from the city. So, St. Louis toasted raviolis it is.
The seasoning is really good on it.
So what kind of raviolis were they, Joy? Ooh, meat raviolis. Meat raviolis dipped in the little marinara. I know the perfect way to describe these. Little meat pillows from heaven. When we say that they're toasted raviolis, definitely are fried, and they're not just like a ravioli thrown in the fryer. They actually are breaded beforehand. We came, we saw the holiday lights, we had some festive cheer, ate some raviolis, bought some souvenirs, watched the parade.
Yeah.
Most important thing, we saw some Clydesdales.
We did.
I thought this was a great experience. What did you think?
I liked it. If the Clydesdale wasn't in here, I would be disappointed, but
It is why Joy really wants to come.
it is. When I was like, oh, I get to see them and actually pet them, I pet a Clydesdale. I pet a Clydesdale.
Made the whole experience worth it for Joy. I would recommend it. It's obviously only here for Christmas, but you could see the Clydesdales in that barn with the tours all year round. This spot's cool. Highly recommend it. I think we can call it though.
I think so.
So, Brewery Lights here at the Anheuser-Busch Brewery. Been there, done that. Remember folks, safe travels
Good eats.
and live life. It's like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory, but for adults.
This thing is so bright. It just totally like blocked you out.